Hi, we're going to be talking about a cluster, a three-element cluster. This information is taken from Jennifer Tapp's workshop, and we're going to be talking about the SPL cluster. You'll see it behind me. And to work on this cluster, you have to have knowledge of the P and the L, meaning the student has to be able to produce that in two different contexts. It doesn't have to be completely mastered, and the student doesn't have to have the S completely. When working on the sound, if there's any students that thrust their tongue forward or have any kind of lateral or frontal lisp, you want to make sure the S is produced with the tongue behind the teeth with the proper airflow. So we are going to be working on different cards. I'm going to hold them up like this, and we're going to be saying these words not only in words, but we will also practice the SPL in isolation. We'll also practice the SPL, these words, in phrases and sentences. And the idea is we get a lot of repetition, but we are varying the context. So we're not only saying the target in a word, the target in by itself, the SPL, in a phrase, in a sentence, to keep it random. But with the idea we want 300 repetitions, positive repetitions. If you're not producing the sound positively in the right way, you want to stop the video and wait until you have the correct position before you practice this. Okay, so let's get started. Let's first talk about SPL and how you produce that sound. So I'm going to be using some different hand gestures to help us. The S sound will be produced with your corners of your mouth back, S, your teeth together, making sure your tongue is behind your teeth. S, the P is going to be P, P, P. Lips come together, lips pop out. That's our lip popper. S, P. And then the L is our tongue lifter, where our tongue lifts up behind our front teeth. So I'll probably just be doing this with my right hand to help you remember the placement cues. Sp, ul, sp, ul, sp, ul. Remember to pause this video if it's going too fast for you so you can remember to practice your sounds with the correct position. All right, here we go. The first word is splash. Splash. We're going to do it in a word. Splash. 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 Next word is splat. Splat. We're going to say this in a sentence, in a simple sentence. I saw the splat. 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 Next word is splendid. Splendid. We're going to put this in a sentence. The butterfly was splendid. The butterfly was splendid. The butterfly was splendid. The butterfly was splendid. Now I'm going to use a simple story with all three of these cards. Feel free to pause the video and make your own story. You can repeat, you can listen to my story, pause the video, and then repeat the story, remembering to make all your sounds. Okay. I saw the whale make a big splash. It was a splendid sight. When it came down on the water, it made a splat sound. The next word is splits. Splits. We're just going to say it in the word. Splits. 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 Splotches. Splotches. I'll put this in a sentence. The flower had splotches. The flower had splotches. The flower had splotches. The flower had splotches. Now we're going to practice SPL in isolation. Spl, 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 spl. Make it a little faster. Spl, 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 spl. Now I'm going to make another silly sentence with a few different cards. Okay, so we're going to use splotches, splat, and split. The girl went to do her splits when she saw splotches on the ground from a strawberry that went splat. Okay, let's do one more sentence. We're going to do a sentence with splits, splendid, and splash. The children made wonderful splits in the water. The sight of their performance was splendid. One child did a flop and it went splash. Okay, we're going to go through these words, each of them, 5 times before we finish our video. Splash, 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 splash. Next one. Splits, 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 splits. Next one, splendid, 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 splotches, 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 splotches. Last one. Let's remember to make those SPL sounds. Splat, 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 splat. Great job. Keep practicing. Remember to try to do your speech practice at least 3 times a week. Each video is about 10 minutes, and keep up the great work.